Yo, YouTube, how's it going? This is going to be a video from the OhTofu Big Summer Brawl tournament that was hosted on my channel. A bunch of content creators got together to play these matches in a competitive setting. For this first matchup in the quarterfinals, we have Team versus Team Maurices Pieces, who have both won their previous rounds. It'll be a best of 3, with the 3 killers being Blight, Dredge, and the tiebreaker being Vecna. Also, a friendly reminder of how the scoring works. There's basically 3 different win conditions that basically cascade down. Essentially, the first win condition is generators completed. This just determines the winner unless it's tied. If this is a tie, then it goes to hook stages, the overall hook stages. If that's also a tie, then it goes to fresh hooks, which is basically the first time a survivor gets put on hook. If all 3 of these are tied, then it's considered a tie set, and it's basically replayed at the end of the best of 3. Also, another little reminder that you can find the unedited VODs of these videos on my VOD channel, which I will link down in the description. If you want to watch the entire tournament with no edits at all and just the whole way through, they will be there in a playlist. With all that being said, please enjoy the games. All right. Blight. He's got Colrophobia. Interesting. Okay. I mean, he's got a 40-meter tear radius. So, you know, I can see it. I can see it. So he's got double speed for the add-ons, he's got Colrophobia for the slow down, Ruin Undying, and then Infectious Fright. So this is a very aggressive build. This is like a, he has no, like, he doesn't benefit at all from hooking. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like body blocks from Pedro there to keep Otstar alive a little bit longer. And Pedro really wants chase, I think is what's going on here too. Pedro really wants to get chased. But it looks like Lilith is like, no thank you. I don't want to chase the #1 1v1 player in the world. I think I'll pass on that. And I think that's a good call, if you ask me. Looks like he's trying to stay on Ots. He does get it down. Ots had Lucky Break, but that did not deter him at all. And is he going to slug? No. See, I was actually wondering if Lilith would just start slugging right out of the gate. Because he doesn't really have any perks that help him with, like usually you see things like, I don't know, like Pop, you know, like obviously like Pain Res is banned, you know, in this killer or whatever, but there's really no, like, regression perks or anything other than Ruin, right? It's like just passive regression. Like, all of his perks are basically beneficial to him just going around and hitting people, you know? Like, he benefits a lot from just going around and smacking people around. And I think we're going to see that a lot. I mean, Pedro here, again, really, really disgusting survivor player, right? If there's one player that you would expect to be able to take Lilith on a run, it's probably Pedro. Possibly the best survivor player in the world, even, you could say. Like, he's absurd. But Lilith, don't give a fuck, bro. Lilith doesn't give a fuck who you are, bro. He said #1 player in the world. I don't give a fuck. I'm Lilith Omen, bitch. And he just flew in there and hit him with the nastiest flick. That was insane. That was insane. I guarantee you, if we could hear him right now, he'd be like, oh, that was fucking spicy. Because it was fucking spicy. That was nasty. That was disgusting. Like, holy shit. He now finds Aaron. Ots did get away, for the record. Like, Ots was the unhook. And he's down 1 hook stage, but he did get away. He has Lucky Break as well, so I'm sure that probably helped him a little bit. So Ots is gonzo. And we do see Aaron with Deli up now, too. Like, he got the unhook with Deli. So really not a terrible position for the survivors. Like, I feel like Lilith has been popping off. But the survivors aren't in as bad of a spot as they could be. You know what I mean? Like, they're still at 5 gens, which is not great. Aaron trying to use the locker to bait, but Lilith, smart, not falling for it. Does this give him room for the window, though? No, he still does go down. And that's a scream from Ots. That was a scream from Ots, actually, who is also down a hook. And look at their gen progress, bro. Oh, they have, like, no gen progress. Ots is trying to pre-stealth, but Lilith is going nowhere near him. He's actually going bottom side. He's going to be on both Ryan and, oh, yeah, both Ryan and Pedro. Ryan's going to eat a hit. And Lilith's going to say, don't mind if I do. Go ahead and give me that chase. Aaron Deli's, but they're down 2 hook stages already? They're down 2 hook stages already, and they're still at 5 gens. Oh, Ryan overruns that a little bit with Live, and that was a good vault from Lilith to predict that. And he has his rushes up to immediately follow up on Pedro here. Oh my god, hello? My man just hit him with the extendo cane. What in the world? What the? That was fucking what? Pocos or something? What were we supposed to do? Hello? Holy shit, dude. He was like miles through that window, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, well, Ryan's gonna go down to basement. This is gonna be his first hook, but everybody's injured now, and we have Colrophobia active. So they can really only reset if they're far away, and it looks like they're not really resetting, and this is really sketch. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, they definitely need gen progress, but, like, I feel like if Lilith's able to find some fast downs here, this could get ugly real quick. Like, he has Infectious Fright, right? So if he finds some fast downs here with like with Infectious and also with Colorphobia up, it's going to be really hard to start recovering from it. This could get nasty real fast. He sees Pedro rotating here. OhTofu just popped 1 gen, and he basically knows where Aaron is. Immediately downs Aaron. Aaron will actually not have UB. He does not have UB. So Aaron will just be sitting on the ground. Oh, Pedro does get the pull before going down, but does go down for it, and he's going to go ahead and get hooked. Who is UB on? UB is on Ryan. Okay, Ryan's got DS UB. So that's their only UB. I feel like at a certain point, they're really going to let Aaron use his plot twist to get back to full. Like, they're going to need a full health survivor. You know what I mean? At least one, if not multiple. And plot twist is a pretty good way to like avoid, like that kind of gets around Colorphobia, right? Like you don't need to like fill up a heal bar. Ryan gets found immediately and goes back down. He does have DS and Unbreakable, so no matter what, he'll be okay, whether he gets picked or not. Looks like he is going to get picked. DS is going to come through. Buy him a little bit more time. But like, where is he? He's in a dead zone. He doesn't get anywhere though. Can't even pop his live. There's nothing here. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate positioning from Ryan. I think he really needed to go to a place where like he had something to use live off of. I think even if he died at like a Z wall, like edge map, he at least could, you know, pop DS and then use live. They actually are resetting now in Shack. Aaron's medkitting instead of... Did he already plot twist earlier? Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Because he's like healing now. I mean, maybe he just wants to save it. I don't know. But you'd think plot twist would be a really good way to get around all this. But perhaps I missed it. But they at least have 2 healthy survivors now, so that's good. Like, they do have 2 healthy survivors, but they're... I mean, that's I guess, good, but nothing, not a lot else is good. Great juke from OhTofu, bro. That was like a weird hill equivalent of, like, JRM holding somebody. That was kind of sick. OhTofu sends Lilith off the hill, and all 5 rushes get used there, too, so that buys OhTofu plenty of distance to make it to main, so he ends up being okay. Yano's going to come in over here, and I feel like at this point, with Lilith already eating DS from Ryan, I feel like he's going to want this kill on Ryan. Yeah, he's definitely going to want this kill on Ryan, for sure. And Ryan's not going to have much to work with here. Once his 10 seconds of endurance is out, he's basically done so. And yeah, down he goes. He'll be getting hooked, and this is going to be a 3v1. This is going to be a 3v1 with Ruin Undying still up, and with 4 gens. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay, wait. Ralph actually really... Okay, Ralph actually messaged me. He might actually be awake now, for the record. So we might actually have a real co-host coming back for actually real this time, not like an updated picture, like actually for real. Anyway, they've all reset, so it looks like they are trying to like chill and slow play this a little bit. Pedro gets found at 11, but Lilith seems like he doesn't want to take that chase. Goes for a very aggressive flick there on Aaron, but doesn't land it. And the other 2 are currently splitting gens. At this point, they just really need to have good chases and get some gen progress down. Aaron doing a good job so far. Unfortunately, against really good Blights, having a good chase often means just like camping pallets. Like literally just camping pallets. Like not even trying to loop like the vast majority of things. Just camping pallets, like forcing pallet kicks. I mean, you can loop sometimes, but like it depends. I mean, unless you're Pedro, and then you can play like double windows like this and just be a god. But I mean, that's just Pedro things. You know what I mean? Aaron's got a good bit of progress on main though. OhTofu does get found though. Uh-oh, 2 rushes, 3 rushes, 4 rushes, 1 more. Oh, OhTofu couldn't get away from it. He does have overcome. He could have maybe flared that because he had to go for something there, but unfortunately he's not able to get away from it. Lilith does get the hit. OhTofu's able to use his overcome to make it to this pallet, but just barely. Like I think Lilith's just about to get his rushes back now. Yo! I mean, what's there to say? I don't know. I guess that's just Lilith shit, right? That's just some like Lilith Omen shit right there, you know? I don't know. Pedro playing the short side of this pallet. Oh, does get tagged by that though. Aaron's able to pop main. So they at least got 2 gens done. But still, like only 2 gens done. Ruin Undying still up right now, regressing all the gens. Every gen other than the one Aaron just did is being regressed. And Lilith wants to find this down. Pedro's kind of looping on nothing here. He has like just this edge map filler and then some windows at 11, and that's it. And he shouldn't even be able to make anything here. He should just die. Right? Rushes are up. Ooh, the dead hard, but he also whiffed it. Lilith whiffed it, and the dead hard came through. So that was he kind of counterplayed dead hard by whiffing in a weird way. Great fake from Pedro. Pedro playing this to the best of his ability, but yeah, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do there. He honestly bought a lot of time there, though, looping on basically nothing. Like Aaron was able to Aaron was basically able to finish the gen and pick up bots. And now he's starting a different gen, but he has to pre-leave it. This is what's so rough about Ruin on Blight too, is that like I feel like especially in like a 3v1, you have to pre-leave your gens pretty often. And every time you pre-leave the gen, you're just letting it regress, right? It's just so rough, bro. Oh, it's so rough. So now Pedro on second hook. Aaron cranking this gen over here at like 9, but like it's pretty close. Lilith's like wanting to pressure it. No, he's actually coming down to 6. But no one's here. Oz gets the unhook for free. Ooh. Finds Pedro again. Pedro just has Dead Hard as Antitunnel, but also I think he knows that. Like Lilith should know that. I mean, I think if he saw the Dead Hard, I guess I don't know. He whiffed the swing whenever he Dead Harded, so I'm not sure if he saw it. But if he saw Dead Hard, he should know about it. He just swings. He's just a swinger, bro. He just swings. Down goes Pedro. Pedro's gonna be dead. Aaron's very close to popping this gen. Popping this would be huge. At this point, Aaron should just die for this if he needs to. Like, just die for it. Like, you need to make this a 4K2. A 4K3 is like, I don't think you can really even play around a 4K3 at all. A 4K2, you could at least like hope that you can pop the fuck off and get a tie. You know what I mean? So he does pop that gen. And that's probably gonna be all, because Ruin's been regressing everything else. I don't think at this point, there's really no way that you get another gen done, right? That's basically it. Like, you can be hopeful, but it's just gonna end up being a 4K2. And 4K2 is, I mean, this is still an insanely good result for like Lilith. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you're Maurices Pieces here, you feel really good about this. This is a super good result. But I would say, like, if you're a Team enjoyer, or if you're just on Team I feel like they at least got it to a spot where like matching a 4K2 is possible. Like, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. You have to pop the fuck off, like Lilith did here. But it is possible. It's not like it's out of the realm of possibility, right? Like, I think a 4K3 is when it gets to be like kinda impossible levels. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is like at least doable. It's just, you know, not super realistic. Aaron actually running away from the hook, rotating down towards Shaq's side, hanging out edge map. I'm not sure. Is he playing for Hatch? I'm not sure if he's playing for Hatch. For the record, I'm not sure if we were ever perfectly clear on this in like previous casts or whatever, but like Hatch stages don't matter. If the gens don't pop, Hatch stages don't matter. This doesn't even like, this wouldn't even matter if you got Hatch or Gate here anyway, because like, that's just stupid, bro. We're not going to make these guys slug for the 4K and slug everyone out and look for everyone for 30 hours to avoid this. So like, even if Aaron was to somehow get a Gate here, which I don't think he is because the gates are super close, even if he was to somehow get a Gate here, it wouldn't count towards anything. It would just be like, it would basically just be, you know, like, for the fun of seeing if you can do it, essentially. You know what I mean? It's like one of those types of situations. And to be fair, Aaron's doing a really good job on this. Like, actually. He's like using these like tires to stealth and getting a little bit of progress on this when he can. The light's not on yet, but it's about to be on. I still don't think there's any way you do it. Yeah, like he's so close. There's no way you do it. So Aaron gonna have his final chase at Shaq before this game ends, and it will end up being a 4K2. Ooh, the tree. Oh, but Lilith, too good for that, bro. Too good for that. Just so nasty on the blade, dude. So nasty. And down he goes. 4K2 ends up being the end result here for Lilith. And again, this is kind of what I meant about Maurices Pieces, having Lilith here to play Blight. You know, that's a strong potential set you have right there, right? That's pretty nasty, and I think you're kind of seeing that here. That's gonna be very, very tough to beat. But anyway, here we go. Aaron on the Blight needs a 4K2 to tie. Needs a 4K3 to win, which is a pretty absurd result to need. He's got Corrupt, Ruin, Undying, and Crowd Control, so just kind of full hexes with a Corrupt Intervention. He's got Shredded Notes to help him get his charges back faster with the add-on, so a little bit less speed. Saw an aura there. What in the... Oh, I guess that was Undying. That was Jiggle walking by an Undying totem, I think. Crowd Control getting revealed. They did break a totem, so Undying is out of play. 4 rushes in Fatigue, though, so already a good start. Jiggle doing a good job so far here. Already not getting hit from that insta rush. Oh, it does get hit by a normal M1, though. That's not good, because Aaron does have all of his rushes right now. Free throws this. Oh, is it a bit of a panic? But the panic somehow works out. And Aaron kind of swings at nothing, but does have rushes, and... Ooh, Jiggle doing a good job of using these tires. Really well played by Jiggle. I think, unfortunately, doesn't make anything here, though. Runs around the back of Shaq and doesn't have the distance to make it a powder window. Should just be dying here no matter what. He's going to forcing Locker, though. This actually might be the difference maker between these guys popping this gen. This is really good. Really good discipline here from Jiggle to, like, use those tires, run into here, force Locker as well, buying the maximum amount of time possible. They do pop the gen, and then Sparky has another gen almost done as well. They have so much gen proc already. God damn, bro. Holy. So good, like amazing efficiency here from Maurice's Pieces. Like honestly, a bit of a different turnaround from what you saw last game. Although last game I do think Lilith popped off and got it down like really fast. But still, amazing efficiency here in terms of just like overall gen progress. Quick little side bump. Looks like Sparky just gonna vault in. 4th rush used. Who is going for the unhook? Is that Deli? No, yeah, Deli's already in there. So Ghost is already down here with Deli, ready to unhook. There's scratch marks, though. I'm not sure why he's waiting. I don't know if he realized that he left scratch marks up there. He waits to get hit for the unhook, which I don't know if that's really worth, but... Oh, where did Aaron just go? He accidentally rushed out of Shaq. Uh-oh. Aaron accidentally rushed out of Shaq and ends up not getting it down there at all. Ghost Arcade running away, but he does have Deli, so he has Deli and Unbreakable, so if he goes down, he's totally safe. Like, if you hook him, he unhooks himself. If you slug him, he picks himself up with UB. So, basically, no matter what, he's kind of safe here. So, Aaron's going to slug him, but again, it's not going to really cause a lot of ruckus here because he'll be able to just pick himself up. I think he's looking for Jiggle right now. I think he's hoping to find Jiggle. Jiggle actually went to Shaq. Sprinted down to basement, though. Will Aaron see the scratch marks? Does see the scratch marks. Uh-oh. Yep, nope, that's not, nope. These gamers need to let off the shift key, bro. They need to let off the shift key. That's the second time that somebody tried to like make a stealthy play into basement, but they sprinted the whole way in, and scratch marks just left everywhere. Aaron, waiting a second to hook here for some reason. The problem is like this gen's about to pop, and this is already the tie. Like this is already the tie here. So at this point, the best case scenario is a tie, and they're already doubling the winning gen. So this is still just like so much map pressure from the survivors that even with Jiggle dying over and over again in Shaq, it just doesn't matter, you know? Like, I think that was a little sloppy to sprint down there and reset, but in a weird way, like, in a weird off-the-wall way, it kind of, like, benefits them because this hook is happening away from all the generators. So, like, they're able to kind of do these gens for free, you know? And there's the gen. It's over. It's over. Like, there you go. It's already over. That was that's 4 gens done, and that's 4K1 maximum, so that means that Maurice's Pieces wins the Blight set already. Insane, honestly. They just kind of popped off. Just slam gens. They just like literally just bashed the fuck out of gens. Got the unhooks when they needed to. I mean, like Ghost Arcade being rotate in was like really smooth. Laser does go down here. And Jiggle might be in trouble. I think Aaron wants his tunnel out. Jiggle actually does have DS. Didn't pop it last time because she tried to heal. So that deactivated it. But does still have DS, which might be a bit of a surprise to Aaron. Aaron kind of fucking up his bumps there. Does eat the fatigue. Jiggle. Oh! Surprise locker. Aaron maybe wants to wait out DS. I think Aaron seems to know. He seems to be like, yeah, this seems like it might be DS. He's waiting it out. He has his Alexa timer for 60 seconds that he set. He's waiting for her to count it down, I guess. Oh, was that? She does get it though. Oh, Jiggle. Oh, that was so good from Jiggle to force that. And they're doubling the last gen. They're about to pop it. Is there any adrenaline anywhere? There's not adrenaline on either of these players, though. But they do pop the last gen. And they're going to be splitting up now. There wasn't adrenaline on anybody, no. Ghost Arcade still has Deli up. Although the UB, I think, is used. And Aaron's hoping to snowball this. I think he's probably hoping to snowball this and do like a 4K just to, you know, just for like the momentum, just for like the morale here, you know what I mean? Like, I think going into set 2, you definitely don't want to let the team just like run away with like a super huge result and have all this like, you know, like morale momentum. So Aaron hoping to make something happen here, even though the game's already over. But it's kind of struggling to find a good tag here. He's basically trying to find whoever's rotating in for like the pickups right now. Sparky upstairs with BL though. And Ghost Arcade rotating around the back. He is going to get found. He's going to get tagged once, but that's going to allow Sparky to pick up Laser. And Laser to go pick up Jiggle. And they're all back on their feet now. Ooh, flicks a little early there. I think was trying to flick around the corner, but flicked a little bit early. Oh. Aaron, not able to find anything there. No bump to be found. Ghost Arcade doing so good on these LT walls. He's going to be dead here, though, with crowd control blocking that. He's just going to go edge map to die. But it looks like Sparky's already on a gate. And Jiggle and Laser both healed up, too. So at this point, they can just leave Ghost. You know what I mean? Say, fuck him. Say, sucks to suck, nerd, but you're dead. And that'll end up being 5 stages, I believe. He won't be able to deli unless someone stays in the map. If someone stays in the map, they could play for his deli, which they might do. You know what I mean? At this point, you might as well, right? You might as well maximize the stages you get, you know? I guess. Fuck it. You know? But the problem is that if Aaron chases everyone else around and like forces people out, then you can't deli. But it looks like they are staying in the map. Yeah, I think they want to get him out. I think they want to get him out. I thought they would just leave him, and because again at this point the game's already over. You're just playing for like fun / stages at this point, you know? Okay, Aaron just said, you know what, it's over, I'm out, and he just bailed. Which, you know, that's totally fine too. I respect that. The game's been over. He said, I'm not playing around this goddamn deli, bro. Let's just go next game. So he's out, and that's gonna be Blight set going to Maurices Pieces. Maurices Pieces takes the Blight set. Here we go. You had me allowed against everybody? Oh, wow, they do have botany. What the fuck was old me thinking, bro? Holy shit. Bro, past Tofu was dumb as fuck. Oh my god. What was I thinking? Wow.
Yeah, me and that guy don't speak anymore.
Dude, actually, I don't either. I really fucked up. This build is insane, by the way. What is Odds cooking with this build, bro? Am I seeing 3rd seal in a competitive tournament right now? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yo.
3rd seal? He's doing Ruin, Nurse's Calling, 3rd seal, Karo. So, I mean, I get the game plan. The game plan here is to slug everybody out and then, like, force them to take really long pickups and also reset their pickups with your... He doesn't have Mouthfinger Skull, though, which is very interesting. I feel like this is such a good... This feels like a really good... like a really good time to have Mouthfinger Skull. Instead, he has Automarian Writing, and then I think that's like the Tiller's Blade thing that gives you all the effects. Like, I feel like you could probably ditch Automarian Writing for Mouthfinger Skull here, you'd think. 3rd Seal's gone, so we're not going to actually end up seeing any value out of that anyway. So, goodbye, 3rd Seal. But clearly, Otts, again, does have a game plan here of getting some downs, slugging them out. Probably. He might not slug them out right away. To be honest with you, he might still try to get a tunnel out. Yeah, it looks like he might still try to opt to go for a tunnel out. But I think maybe the idea here is maybe once you get the tunnel out, like once you get somebody dead, I think in the 3v1 you can probably slug out like crazy and probably pop off. Gets it down onto Lilith pretty quickly, by the way. Ghost Arcade's here, but he's gonna have to bail. He's got live. So he can vault this with live and get out of here, and he will. Playing his distance and just trying to go downstairs. I think he gets tagged here before he makes this pallet. So yeah, he will get hit. Odds taking forever. Actually baits him to throwing that pallet too, which is kind of cheeky of him, to be honest with you. Like, he like purposely waited so that he can try to bait him into throwing the pallet at the same time, and Ghost kind of fell for it and did throw the pallet. Great bait there as well. Odds. Hold on a minute. Nasty with these plays. No one's even unhooked yet. He's not even interested in going back either. He's just going to go ahead and hook Ghost Arcade. I feel like this was a good opportunity to go right back. I think this is a little bit of a misplay from Otts. I think he played that mechanically really well, but I think right here, if you teleport back upstairs near the hook and you just camp this hook out to struggle, I think you're in a really good spot. Like, I think you could have easily just like teleported back up and then like camped that out and at least like got struggle for free or like force a 1-for-1 from the unhook. But that being said, I mean, he's right here and Jiggle just FTP'd. But this is another fresh hook, though, right? It's like 3 fresh hooks. If you leave everyone alive the whole game, you're probably not going to 4K. Again, that being said, you might not need to 4K. Like, it might be fine if you don't 4K. Because I feel like even getting just like a lot of stages here is going to be a really good result for Dredge in this kind of a setting. So maybe Ott's not even playing for the 4K. Maybe he's just okay with, you know... I just feel like his build... I guess to me, like, I think the disconnect comes between his build and the way he's playing. I feel like with this build... This is a very all-or-nothing build. You know what I mean? This is like... I think like the only way you're getting value, not the only way you're getting value, but like the best value you get out of this is like by hard, like either like hard tunneling or like hard slugging or like a mix of both. But it's kind of working out.
Did you say what his add-ons did? Did I miss it?
Automarian Writing is basically like you recover from your power. Like if you teleport to your remnant, you recover from it a little bit quicker. Oh, but basically, if your power goes on cooldown, you recover from it a little bit quicker outside of Nightfall. And I think the other one's Tilling Blade, right? I think that's the one where like I can't remember what the effect is. It's like I think it's like if you hit somebody after coming out of locker, or like within like X amount of time of coming out of locker or something, then you give them like 3 status effects or something. It's like some goofy like status effects add-on. I can't remember exactly. Oh, no, it's just during Nightfall. Sorry, yeah, it's during Nightfall. That's what it is. If you like get a hit during Nightfall, you get like sloppy. And I think there's like some third effect you get too, but I can't remember what it is. Gotcha. 2 gens done though, and honestly, Otz is still in a really good spot here. Like if he can get this kill in the Ghost Arcade, they just unhooked and he's here. Finds it on the Jiggle before she can FTP. She had FTP, but didn't pop it. So Ghost actually in some trouble now. I don't think he makes this before endurance runs out.
Nope.
Perfectly timed too. Holy shit, the second that ran out. Bro, if there's one thing about OhTofu, he can count to 10 with perfection. Bro, holy.
He can do it with his eyes closed, bro. Yeah, have you seen that head? He's got a huge head.
Seriously, man, that was insane. Like literally like the most like pixel perfect fucking 10-second endurance hit. Finds laser now. But this is where this could get really sketchy. I think especially if he starts downing people. Wait, he found Jiggle. Jiggle had BL, but BL's to this pallet. Again, all these pallets are pretty dangerous on this map. Ott's probably gonna zone this side. Yep, puts the remnant down. And if you're Jiggle here, you're probably just dead. Oh, what the? That like almost, what? That was goofy. I don't even know.
He stayed in it so late. Like I guess they like were just scared and you know, spamming vault again. I don't know. That was scary.
Yeah, I don't know whether he like, because realistically, if she just didn't revolt, I think that was like a fuck up from Otz that kind of worked out or something. That was weird. I don't know what that was. But he just hooks right away. Again, I find it interesting. I guess at this point with third seal gone, I guess you don't really need to slug at all, right? I guess it does make sense to just hook. Because you're still getting value out of call row. I guess you're not getting value out of call row right now. That's the thing about call row too, is it's like, if you're at Nightfall, you get no value because you have no terror radius. Like right now, there's no call row at all. I mean, Jiggle has second wind, so she's gonna reset while running. But Otz is finding a lot of hits, man. He's finding a lot of hits on people. He sees the killer instinct of Laser down in courtyard. Trying to cut him off, but not gonna find him. Looks like Lilith and Laser are gonna meet up near the God Palette 11 to reset. Oh, but Nurse is calling. They do get the 1 reset off though, bro. That heal will make it so fast. What was I thinking? I don't know either, bro. I don't know either.
Oh.
Lilith at McDonald's getting himself a cheeseburger. Otz kind of has him locked in here though. Oh, okay, baits a teleport. I mean, he'll probably still get tapped. Oh, wait a minute, Lilith. Does he make this window again? He doesn't go for it. I don't think he makes his pallet without getting hit, right? Yeah, no, he gets hit there no matter what. Gets a smash hit, Brock, though. We'll use that to go upstairs. Barely. Otz. DP'd up. But they're about to pop. I mean, this is a great chase from Lilith. Lilith's about to, or I think Jiggle's about to pop this gen. I think it's going to die for it. Oh! Actually, it wasn't even in danger of dying. It was actually full health. Great TP back, though, from Otz. Wow, that was nasty. But Laser getting close to popping the next gen too. If they just can keep buying a little bit more time. They're currently doubling it. Does he slug here? Or does he hook? He does hook. I feel like at this point you could maybe slug if you're worried about the next gen being worked, right? Like seeing as we've not seen Laser for a while. But opts to go ahead and hook. I mean, Jiggle is now going to be death hook. Shows up right on top of them though, and Lilith goes down. It's all up to Laser now. He's stealthing and then. Yeah, no, Laser was anticipating the teleport very wisely. So he's gonna run out, and I think he's gonna try to go for the unhook here. I mean, realistically, you can't teleport directly back on top of the unhook, right? Because those lockers are blocked. So you have to just kind of go somewhere close and pray. And I don't think this is definitely not close enough. So Laser, we're in Nightfall though, aren't we? Does see the killer instinct now. He'll get the unhook just barely. Jiggle wasn't able to block him, and Laser goes down. Jiggle BLs, and she'll be heading over towards Lilith, but is there a locker for him to show up to? Oh, yeah. Jiggle in some trouble. This is looking pretty rough. Otz still TPing around. Just following her around, locker to locker. Sees the reset now with nurses, but yeah, this should be it. This should be it. He's close enough now that he's like within striking distance. And Jingle doesn't have much to work with here. Yep, and down she goes. That's it. 4K1. 4K1 from OhTofu. On Dredge with this rule set is very, very, very good. This is exactly what they needed, honestly. I feel like after that kind of rough first round on Blight, like I feel like morale, like again, like I feel like even if you're like a positive person and you like try your best to be like, you know, optimistic about things and everything, no matter what, there is a bit of like a momentum, like morale thing that happens. I feel like no matter what, even if you're the most positive person ever, you definitely can't come out of a set where you get like 4K2'd versus like 2 stages and be like, everything's fine. You know what I mean? Like you can try your best to be like, it's fine guys, like we got this, but there's always gonna be a little bit of like a way there of like a, oh damn, we just got shit on, you know what I mean? And I feel like this is a really, really good like booster to like morale right now, right? Like this is, I think this is exactly what they need. Is OhTofu might be a little bit worried about Hatch. I don't know if anybody, maybe the staffing call can just tell him that Hatch doesn't matter. Like if he hooks here and then the other guy gets Hatch, it literally doesn't matter. It's totally fine. He might be a little bit worried about it because I don't know if these rules were like perfectly clear, to be honest. And I think some people were so confused about them. Or maybe people just didn't read rules because that happens a lot too. A lot of times gamers just don't read the fucking rules. I don't know. But regardless, I think he's maybe a little bit worried about the possibility of Lilith getting Hatch here. But yeah, the Hatch doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, this doesn't matter at this point. It's a 4K1 no matter what. So yeah. The FAQ. OhTofu, read the FAQ, buddy. Yeah. Which I don't know. It might be on us. Maybe. I mean, honestly, maybe that wasn't in the rules. I don't know. But regardless, it's fine. 4K1 ends up being the result for OhTofu. Very, very good result. Exactly what Team needed here. At this point, for Team I think you just need to. All you gotta do is pop all 5 gens. You know, that's it. It's that easy. It sounds so simple, right? It's that easy. It's that easy. That's right. That's right. It's a very simple task of just popping all 5 gens, which. I mean, like the joke there is that, you know, it's really not actually that easy. Here we go. Yep, Eruption, Pop, Sloppy. That's kind of what I was expecting. We got Mouththinger Skull this time around as well as Broken Doll. So that's Mouththinger Skull is basically your Nightfall charges faster when people are injured than it normally otherwise would, and Broken Doll is 20 more seconds of Nightfall. So basically, this add-on combo is just an attempt to get Nightfall up more often and also have it last longer. So. You're basically just hoping for a lot of Nightfalls you can pop off, which, you know, makes sense. I think this is, like, pretty standard in terms of add-on stuff. Like this palette right here, Foxy runs to is really dangerous, but she does have BL, so she's out of here. Why am I allowing this person against Dredge?
OhTofu. OhTofu.
It's okay, though, because, like, Foxy gets some distance, but she still makes it to a palette that's pretty dangerous, right? Like, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like... Ooh?
That just happened.
I am not sure. But Foxy does get tagged. Ooh.
Oh no. These motherfuckers are dangerous. What? The balls.
That was super ballsy. But Foxy actually calls out perfectly. This palette's so dangerous to stay at, though. You can't. Foxy probably should have just tried to leave right there. It's basically dead now. Nothing you can do. Yep. Down she goes. Like, palettes like this are so... This is what I mean. Like, if you're not used to Dredge here, like, you really have to play your distancing so weirdly. Like, you gotta, like, kind of Like, you gotta try to, like, steal a base here, like in baseball, right? Like, you gotta, like, kind of pre-leave. And, like, if he sets up his remnant, you gotta, like, book it and get the fuck out of there. Like, you gotta play around the pallets so weird because you gotta be ready for the zoning. And if it's something that you're not used to, it's really hard to play around. But Foxy just mispositioning ever so slightly there, but that's all it takes to die in the set. And down she goes. Pedro, that's not Pedro, sorry. Aaron gets found here with SB. His gen will eat the Pop Eruption. As Pedro gets the unhook and FTPs. Pedro, again, I feel like is absolutely one to want to be chased. In every single game so far, we've seen him just being like, yeah, I'll just FTP people, go ahead and chase me, I don't give a fuck. Ooh, Foxy at McDonald's. Sparky coming in. Wants a bite of them fries. And sets up the remnant, doesn't actually TP back to it. Foxy gonna... Oh, she got stuck on something. Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
Yup. She does get tagged, although she's gonna run upstairs. She has BL, so this is good. I think this is good pathing for her. Also, Lucky Break. Wait, Lucky Break doing work.
Where the fuck did she go? Found her.
Oh, but she didn't... Wait, was her camera blocked? Because she was like holding that. Maybe she thought that he would TP. Maybe she took a... I think she might have took a gamble there and banked on him TPing, even though he didn't, maybe. Because Because that was a little bit odd. She, like, had the camera there, but then didn't really, like, run away. I think it was maybe a gamble on a TP. I'm not sure. Oh, no, Pedro! Pedro immediately going down as well across the map. Is anyone even there for the unhook? No one's there for the unhook either. So this hook's gonna be able to come in, and Sparky's gonna be able to go right back to the hook and even still like continue his tunnel out as well. Like ideally, if this happens, you like hopefully at least get the unhook and put Foxy in a good position to not get tunneled out, but that doesn't even happen either. So you just get a free person on hook, less gen progress, another hook stage for free. This is actually looking really rough. And Sparky finds some scratch marks here. This is Ryan who's going upstairs now to get the pool. Aaron's on a gen across the map. I think Aaron just recognizing that they need gen progress bad. It's just like, fuck it. This is sketch though. I don't think anyone's going to make it to Foxy. I think Foxy's just dead. Because like Ryan's getting the unhook now, but these guys are way across the map, dude. And the Dredge is here. Yeah, Foxy's just dead. Aaron's like getting off his gen now, but I don't think he makes it anywhere in time. Okay, the killer actually goes back. So the killer wants to secure it. Aaron is going to try to 1-for-1 actually, it looks like, I think. Doesn't 1-for-1. Really? Takes the hit and just runs away. Doesn't opt to go for the 1-for-1 at all. Interesting. Does get that pallet though. I mean, there is a world where like, I feel like if you get the 1-for-1 and like, for instance, if you get that 1-for-1 and Foxy doesn't last like a super long amount of time, and then you like, if she goes down and you're still slugged, that might be like, you might just be 4K'd right then and there. So it is like a bit risky to go for that one, but I think she had BL, so I think it would have been a smart play, right? Like if she didn't have BL, then maybe I'm like, okay, that's maybe a risk. Oof. But with BL, I feel like that was a pretty safe 1-for-1, but Aaron goes down, and this is actually kind of big problems. I mean, Pedro's on a gen that's close to done. Ryan's got a bit of prog too. I do feel like there's, I do kind of wish that the Dredge players were a little bit more sluggy. I won't lie to you. Like Dredge is like one of the strongest sluggers in the game, especially on a map like this. And like just taking that, like how long did he just take the hook there? Like look at the gen prog that they have now. You know what I mean? Like how much more gen prog? I mean, Pedro got off of his, but like, like Pedro's is at like 90. Ryan's is close to done. I mean, I know this does give him Pop Goes the Weasel, but Pop doesn't do much if the gen pops before you get there. You know what I mean?
God, I hope that was just a good read. He would get off that gen and not that something else. Because this is scary as hell. Pedro's gonna pop his gen.
Yeah, Pedro pops it. That's a tie at the minimum now for So I mean, okay, this guarantees that no matter what, we go to the tiebreaker now. Because at worst now it's a tie. Like Sparky can't get the actual win condition anymore, but he can maybe get the tie con if he's able to 4K here with 1 gen left. Ryan has some trouble here getting chased. He has live, but he wasn't able to find a vault. And I don't think he will be able to find a vault. I think he's just going to die here on this pallet. Down he goes.
Back on the gen.
Yeah, Pedro.
This.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah. He goes to the wrong. He doesn't go to the right place, though. And Pedro pops it.
No.
Pedro pops it.
Oh, my God.
And there you go. That's the win. That's the win. They just bashed the gens, and Sparky wasn't in a position to take care of it. I feel like he just wasn't able to find the gens that had progress. He had pop up too. Like he had pop and eruption up. So if he was just able to find the gens that had progress, he would have been able to put pop eruption down, and it would have been insane. Like they would have not been able to do anything. He just didn't seem to be able to find the gens that had progress. He just TP'd to all the wrong places, unfortunately, and wasn't able to like figure out where they were. And capitalized really, really well on that. I mean, I won't lie. Like, I think I think Aaron not 1-for-1ing there seemed a bit risky, but I think in the end it kind of works out because like they kind of just went for like a very aggressive, just bash the gens and get them done type of a strat, and it worked out pretty well for him, you know. So there we go. Winning the Dredge set, and that takes us into Vecna tiebreaker, which is a spicy tiebreaker, man. That's a juicer tiebreaker. So there we go. 4K. Looks like it is gonna be a 4K though. 4K 0 for Sparky. So just 1 gen difference here. Gonna find Ryan and get the hook onto him as well, and that's gonna be it. That's GG. Vecna is gonna be on Dead Dog Saloon, by the way. And Dead Dog is a really good map for Vecna. Like Dead Dog is a really, really, really good solid map for Vecna because there's like so much elevation. Anyway, here we go. First Vecna game is gonna be Sparky on killer, and we'll see what he can do. He's kind of setting the mark here. He's got Agi, Pain Res, Deadman Switch, Boots of Speed, which is the when you mage hand, you get like a little bit of haste for a little bit of time, and then the other add-on I think is the one that gives you just like a little bit of cooldown reduction on your spells, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Foxy doing a good job of dodging those skulls right away, pre-crouching, but does end up getting hit. Does she have BL still? Looks like yes. She'll BL here and run to main. Fly is on cooldown for now too, but I don't think she actually makes it anywhere. And Foxy will be going down in main, very fast down from Sparky here. I think Foxy there maybe thought she had the distance to make it to main, but probably should have ran back to Shack and just thrown Shack pallet for safety, I feel like. Just, I think, a little bit uncomfortable with the distancing in that scenario. And not only that, but Sparky, wait. Yeah, Sparky knows what Ryan's here. Oh, this is really bad. It looks like Aaron's here as well, but like the whole team is here. Only one person's on Gen. Pedro's the only one on a Gen, and Ryan goes down pretty quickly up here as well. And the Fly gonna stay right on to Foxy.
Has nothing.
Nothing out here, yep. Nothing out here at all. BL is not gonna be able to do anything. Foxy's gonna go right back down. Oh, not like this. The positioning there was strange. Because Ryan was like stealthing up there, but not like, but like got found. But then Aaron was also there too. It was like everybody was up there like, but they weren't even really stealthing either, right? Like they were there.
Yeah, I was gonna say stealthing, holding shift and fucking W.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like if they would have been stealth, it would have been an okay spot. But like they just didn't stealth it, and it was very odd. Now Aaron here's gonna watch out for these skulls to the wall and does get hit by him. No. This is what I mean about Vecna on this map, dude. It's fucking, it's gross. It's super gross. The unhook comes in. That shows a shoulder icon, but that's not shoulder. No, that was just FTP. FTP came in. Foxy is still deathhook. So it was unhook and FTP. It showed like a little shoulder thing for a second. I was like, dude, there's no way they brought shoulder into this tournament, right? Because like, what the? Hold on a minute. But no. It was just a bug. Foxy doing really good now, stealthing. Needs to not get found. Oh, she was right there too. Great stealth from Foxy. Great stealth. If she like the number one thing that needs to not happen is her getting found right now. And she stealthed that phenomenally. She's gonna play behind Gallows now. At this point, again, this is gonna boil down to their practice, right? How much have they practiced? How well, how good are they gonna be on their comms? Ryan's gonna try to die under this pallet. I'm assuming Pedro's probably there, right? But I don't think he was actually fully under pallet. Or maybe Pedro just bailed. I guess he just didn't think he can get it. So Pedro bailed. And Ryan's gonna get put on hook now. That's gonna be a pain res and a DMS. Foxy staying on her Gen. Again, a lot of this is gonna boil down to like they need to calm really early if Sparky is heading towards Foxy. Also, wait, that orb is heading right towards her. If that orb gets her, which I think it might, Sparky might just head over that way. And there it is. Does he just head over that way? I think he does. Yep, look at him instantly pulling out Fly. He said, oh, is that my Deathhook survivor? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
God.
Immediately flies over. Again, all this elevation here too makes this really rough. Like he'll get an M1 here. Looks like Foxy just wants to get her BL off, which does make sense.
This is scary though.
Yup. Only has this really bad filler.
Ooh,
wants to die underneath it. Wants to die underneath it. That seems like a Pedro situation. Pedro has SB. Pedro trying to save his SB for as long as he can. Does eventually have it forced out of him. Pedro will be playing very aggressive for this. Like, he's not going to want to let Foxy die here. He's going to want to at least buy a lot of time with it. And he does still have some resources here to use as well. Mage hand coming through, but Pedro playing his distance so well. Is that enough distance for this to come in, though? Goes for the flashlight, but doesn't get it. And, yep. Well played by Sparky, though. Well played. I mean, wasn't able to get the down onto Pedro, but does chase him away enough to get that kill in. And that was the first gen that popped just now. I feel like I've been so distracted by all like the chases happening. That was the first gen done. That's tragic. Pedro in chase.
I'm so nervous for them. I'm so nervous for them.
Aaron's about to pop a gen over there, so that's gen number 2 done. And Ryan's on main, and it's about half done. So they do have some progress around the map, right? That gen that Foxy was on behind Gallows, I think was like decently high progress too, right? I believe it was at like 50, if not higher. So they do have some like random gen progress around the map. But Aaron has no exhaustion. Other than head on, I guess, if you count that. Just kind of playing his life here as best he can. Oh, loses that 50 though, and down he goes. Pedro's gonna be hovering here for the unhook, I think. Just gonna try to not get found. While Ryan cranking that gen. Although Pain Res possibly incoming. Needs to avoid Dead Man Switch. Does avoid it. Sparky might push him off though and get the DMS. Wait. Oh, I think Pedro popped DMS elsewhere. Never mind, I see. A very heads up play from Pedro. I think he popped DMS on the other side of the map. Maybe before the unhook. Or was it just not up? I don't know, I'm confused. No, yeah, it got popped. Okay, yeah, it got popped across the map. So yeah. The unhook came in. Aaron now able to play his life again. Again, still no exhaustion here though. Fly through the window that automatically cancels it. Sparky breaking on the wall, giving Aaron some distance, and he just used Fly too. Like I think using Fly there like that is definitely a bit sloppy because that opens up Aaron now to like play his distance here. Like normally if Fly's off cooldown, you can't really do this. You know what I mean? But like popping your Fly instantly there means that now Aaron's just like, okay, Fly's off cooldown, I can just hold W now, and that's a lot of free distance, a lot of free time he gets right there. Gets that pallet down. Ryan did finish main. Aaron. Ooh, he wants to die under pallet too. Well, he kind of wanted to die under pallet, but he ended up throwing it. Ooh, does get skull. Oh, we got Pedro too! Yo! What? How did that happen? What? How did that just happen?
You know, God picked his favorites, bro. God picked his favorites.
What the? That's like game ending. How did they both? Aaron and Pedro both got hit by a ground level Flight of the Damned? They both could have crouched? I mean, I guess in Aaron's defense, I guess it was like in his face. He kind of had to like pre-predict it, but Pedro just deer and headlights it, I think, dude. I think he just straight deer and headlights it. That's crazy. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't think they're playing a lot of Vecna on ladder, I guess. You know, hey, it happens, you know, happens. Okay,
was
I can't
so
even
unfortunate.
Look, I can't even pretend to flame Pedro. I want to try to pretend, but like God, I can't even. You know what? No, I will. You know what? I will. Yeah. Hey, Pedro. Hey, you know what? I'm playing a lot of Vecna on ladder, are you, buddy? Yeah. Unfortunately, hate to see it. Ryan's gonna come in for the underhook here, but I mean, this is big problems. I mean, what do you even do? Gets the hit. I mean, might follow up with Flight of the. Actually, just gonna take the 1-for-1. Could probably enter. Yeah. I mean, what do you do? Like, Aaron needs to somehow get distance for this unhook, which I don't think is gonna happen. He's gonna try to play this pallet. Goes for the skulls on his head again. Yeah, Aaron, he's stuck in such a hard place here. Sparky's only just holding him here. This is funny. I think Sparky's playing this the safest way possible.
How funny this is gonna be.
Oh, I see. Where
he just don't give a fuck.
Sparky didn't see him. Yeah, Sparky didn't know he hopped in there. He didn't know. But the thing is, Sparky's okay with him hiding here because he's like, everyone's dying behind him, you know?
Yeah.
Because like realistically speaking, yeah, I mean, this might be kind of funny, but at the end of the day, like Pedro's dying on hook, and Ryan is slowly bleeding out over here as well. So like, as funny as this might be, like what happens here?
This is actually like smart as hell from Sparky. He knows he didn't go anywhere else.
Yep.
And there's no reason to move from here at all.
Exactly. Like there's like why? Like why would you even go? Unless you're like worried he snuck out or something. But as long as you're confident that he didn't, I was gonna say he could orb to figure it out for sure. If this orb misses the locker, though, he might get paranoid.
Yeah,
he might get paranoid.
It did.
In a way, that might actually be insane because that might make him paranoid. He might be like, oh, wait, he's not there. Where is he? I think at this point, though, I think he doesn't even care where he is. He's just like, I just want to kill Pedro. Which also, I think, is a good call. Like, even if he somehow snuck away and is maybe picking up Ryan, you're just like, that's fine. I want to kill Pedro no matter what. And then no matter what, it's probably still going to be 4K too. So I think no matter what, it's still, you know, it's still a smart play. And Aaron is just gonna sit in this locker until the end of time. Aaron might have even just stepped away from his PC. I mean, I'm spectating him right now, and his camera's not even moving. Like he might have hopped in this locker and then just like left to grab some. Oh no, he's back.
He's back now.
Some tea and crumpets or whatever. I don't know.
Yep, that's it. Whatever
them Brits be snacking on, I guess. I don't know. But he does jump out now. Ryan is slugged up top. And he's gonna be hooking him now, but I don't. There's just this gen's actually at like 60%. Is there a world where he pops this? He has Resi, and Ryan has already been pain res, I think. There's no way, right? I mean, yeah, Sparky's gonna go right back, right? Tell me you're gonna go right back. He's not gonna go right back.
He's not.
You're not gonna let this be a 4K1, Sparky. Sparky, the gen that had progress. Sparky, the gen that had progress. Sparky. That's a bad dog, Sparky.
Talk to your
Sparky,
dog.
that's a bad
Sparky,
dog.
go to the
bad,
gen.
bad dog, Sparky. That's a bad dog.
Get.
Go on, Sparky. Go to the gen, Sparky. Oh, Sparky's gonna lose this gen, bro. This could have been a 4K2. I mean, don't get me wrong. 4K1 is still good here, but like, 4K2 is significantly better. Like that is, like it might not seem like oh, it's one gen, but that's a huge difference in result between a 4K1 and a 4K2. Like I feel like matching at least a 4K1 is like pretty reasonable. Like matching a 4K2 means you gotta like pop the fuck off.
You gotta be a good boy. Absolutely.
True. You gotta be a real good boy. You know. Gotta be like fucking Westminster dog show levels of good boy, you know?
A show dog.
That's right.
True.
Fucking jumping through hoops and shit. Aaron's still playing his life, but I mean, there's not really much he's gonna be able to do. Like, no gens are gonna pop, but he might be able to have a good chase here just for fun. Ooh, good cancel. Not too late. Aaron was trying to get him to go through, and also calls out the locker too. So there we go. Well played by Sparky. He did a really good job here, honestly. Like he did really good. Ends up getting a good result. I think like literally just not getting that 4K2 at the very end there is a little bit of a fumble, but I think outside of that minor fumble, I feel like he played that phenomenally. Like he did such a good job. Even like throwing out, like I think throwing out that orb and finding Foxy with it like mid game, and then like following up on that was such a good like heads up smart play. And I feel like that's a part of what got him this big result. So like huge play from Sparky, man. Played that phenomenally well. Okay. All right. Game's up. Let's go. WinCon here is finishing all 5 gens for the survivors. We got Laser, Lilith, Ghost Arcade, and Jiggle. So it seems like they're doing the same thing they were doing before, where like whoever plays Killer is not playing Survivor. This seems to be like a theme that we see from some. Yo, Forever Entwined on the build from Ots though. Interesting. I actually love that perk, dude. I love that perk. It's such like a feel good perk. It also makes like things like pallet. There's someone in that bush. Did you not see them?
Oh! He smelled him.
Well, he found Lilith instead, so.
God.
Connor, I guess, is just like the bush ninja. Lilith. Can't make it back around to Shack pallet, and I think you will just throw this. Ooh, great patience on that fake from Lilith. Really good job on that. They definitely need to make sure these first chases are good. So far, doing a really good job. Ghost is gonna get found now, and I think he'll eat one hit here for free, which is, this was definitely a little bit sloppy. Like not pre-leaving this and eating a hit for free there is definitely not great. Oh, he uncrossed a little bit too early.
Jeez.
Looks like he was trying to not run towards Laser's gen, but he ends up going down right on top of it anyway, so kind of not ideal. Pretty decent early game, I'd say, from Ots, honestly. Like, maybe a little bit less, obviously less good than the last game, because the last game had an insane early game. This is still pretty good. Down before the first gen gets done. Pain Res comes through. Throws out an orb. And discovers that there was a heal happening up here. So was able to come up and break it up. Opting to not go for Jiggle, who vaulted down there. Wants Lilith instead. Lilith going down basement. I think Lilith was kind of worried about Skulls there. Because this is definitely a very dangerous spot for Skulls because of this, the elevation. Ooh, he doesn't get hit, so good job from Lilith. Ots wants blood, I think. He wants bloods. He wants Ghost. Wait. He's gigapathing him. Ghost ran right into him.
Yo.
He didn't even realize. Ghost, he was even looking that way. I feel like he was just like, bro, was he just like jamming? Was he reading chat? What the hell happened right there? Honestly, that kind of looked like a me reading chat moment right there. He literally was holding W right at him and just didn't even see him, dude. Ots was in that man's brain. He had him downloaded. And that's a readout onto Ghost.
Just another play from Weird Killer Ots.
Hey, whoa, don't try to twist my words into some kind of insult here, okay?
That wasn't a Weird Killer Ots play? That was crazy.
I don't know if I like what's happening here. I won't lie to you. I don't know if I approve this, man. I don't know. I don't know if I approve of this. Wait, what is this? Yo. I don't think they're there anymore, right? But that was an interesting skull, like sending Solace from. Does that work from Gallows to main? I guess maybe it does. That was kind of spicy. No one was there, but that was kind of spicy. Ooh, Lilith.
Jeez.
Gets found edge map. Oh, gets that fastball. And actually beats the swing. How do you survive with this window at all? And now forces Locker. This is so good. This buys some time for Ghost Arcade to maybe get away, get somewhere safe. Hopefully find a heal. Ghost just has to basically not get found now. He's in operation. Please don't find me. Jiggle has botany, so they should be resetting. They are. Looks like Laser ate the pain res. Ooh, does that orb get them? I think it goes right beside them. I don't think it gets them. So close. Oh, it does not get them. Laser gets got by it. Ghost Arcade needs to not get found now. If Ghost Arcade doesn't get found, if he plays his life really like carefully and stealthily, and just make sure if they can just keep this game a 4v1, then I think they're in a pretty good spot here. Ooh! A little bit of a misclick there from OhTofu. Ooh, that does find Ghost though upstairs. Does OhTofu realize? I think he does because he immediately turned, but now it's getting like everybody. So is he confused? I mean, Ghost can still get away. This is his trail. That's him upstairs. Did he see him? I think he did.
Yeah.
Skulls! Good juke from Ghost getting away from that. Faking this window. Oh, fakes a little too much. Ghost Icarus faking too close to the sun, and they only have 1 gen done, by the way. Like, they're about to pop 2 more semi-soon, but still, if this kill comes in and there's like 2-3 gens left, this could still be big problems, man. Ghost doing a really good job of playing his life right now. OhTofu's probably close to having Skulls back. He's just kind of waiting for the Skulls to come back to help him zone this.
He's down, yeah.
Yeah, and he's down, and down he goes, yep. They should pop the 2nd gen. And then the 3rd gen is actually like getting pretty high prog. So like this isn't the worst spot ever. Again, especially considering the win con here is just to pop all 5 gens. I think Maurices Pieces is actually still in a spot where they can realistically do this.
I agree.
Especially if this, well, actually the gen setup here, like this gen actually that Jiggle was on was really important. Because that's like in the middle of all the gens. So if they would have popped that, that could have been huge. But this gen setup is actually not the best. For the survivors, I mean, it's pretty decent.
Laser got over half on the gen next to Gallows.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They do have a lot of gen prog, yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of progress. Yeah, this is... And they're all healthy, too.
Came and kicked it.
Okay, Laser. He's gonna orb back, trying to find. They actually just hopped on Water Tower, and I think Lilith took over this gen right here. Yeah, he's gonna bail from it. Throwing out random Skulls at Laser. Feel like that's very low chance of hitting. But then again, Pedro got hit by random Skulls earlier, so you never know, I guess. Fuck it. Might as well try. Goes up a mage hand here. Oh, he actually could have got that hit. Lilith was a bit out of, I don't think he expected him to be out of position, but he was. These chases right now are really good, though. Like, Lilith and Laser have both played these really, really well. Really good insta cancel there. Old man reflexes. He got him, bro. He got him. But Jiggle, look at this gen progress, though. I don't think it matters. I think they just have too much progress. They just have too much progress. That pops, and Jiggle's gonna pop hers. Yeah. It's just too much progress. Yeah, they're putting down way too much pressure, and OhTofu just isn't able to find the downs fast enough. Yeah, Jiggle's gonna pop this, and that's it. That's GG. That's gonna be Team unfortunately getting eliminated. They're donezo. Maurices Pieces finishes the 5th gen, and that puts them into the regional finals, dude. They go to the EU finals. Jesus. So, unfortunate for Team I feel like they came out. They played really well. Honestly, this team was very, very solid. They definitely had some sloppy moments in this like series today, but overall still played like really, really well. Maurices Pieces just felt like, honestly, between these 2 sets, it feels like Maurices Pieces was just like, I don't even know how to. It just felt like they were on the gens more. Like I don't even know. Like that might be like a stupid way to describe it, but like. They were just on the gens more, it felt like. Like I felt like there was always such high gen prog happening at all times. Whereas I feel like felt like they were just a little bit more scattered. Maybe like a little, I think a little bit less like, again, I don't know if this is like a preparation thing, like a practice thing. It felt like there was a lot of like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be type situations. Whereas I feel like Maurices Pieces were always just on shit and like on top of stuff, always doing gens. I think that's usually a big tell in terms of like how much teams have prepared and how much like synergy is there. Is just like how efficient they are and how much they're getting done versus kind of just wandering around and being like, I don't know what I should be doing right now.